everyone. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to do something a little different. It's fairly cold outside. We got our first snow of the season, and my camera lady was not too excited about going out and making a video today, which, it is what it is. It's fine. Plenty of snowy days to come, so we'll get some cool snow videos at some point. But I just recently got this. Came this week, actually. It's a Galil Parts Kit. I've wanted a Galil for a while, but I like to build guns as much as I can, just because I enjoy, learning about them and the journey of taking the parts and building them into something useful. So went ahead and bought this kit for a while. I haven't really seen any available on any of the major sites. This one I picked up from Apex. Um, I saw them, figured, you know what, I'm gonna pull the trigger on it and get one of these while I still can. I don't know how many more kits will be imported over the years, and there's nothing like the present when you have the opportunity to go ahead and take advantage of it. So I already opened this kit, kind of went through it. Really good condition. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop it out because I can't stand the sound of plastic and unwrapping, especially in video. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it all out, lay it out, and then just kind of show you the quality of the kit. All right, here it is all laid out. Take a look at the wood here. And obviously it's got some use. It's got little dings and dents, which is normal for surplus firearms. But there's no cracks. The metal, there's no rust or anything. I mean, it looks like it's in pretty good condition. If I recall correctly, they advertise these on Apex as a very good kit. And I would say that's probably accurate based on the metal. I mean, it's super, super clean. So this one, the serial number is 6814. I believe it was all matching when I went through and looked at it, but we'll double check here. Rear sight. And I thought this was interesting too. These kind of like stampings. I think it's like an ink. I don't think it's permanent on there. I think it'll come off with a little solvent. Um, I don't know what those mean. I'm wondering if it's just kind of like a proof stamping that this went through some sort of process. I think Apex was saying that these were possibly um, Armory refurbished kits. I don't know for sure, but I just thought that was interesting. I think there's another part in here too. I think it's the bolt in the carrier. Yeah, so you can see there's more of those little stamps here and there. But I mean, it looks like an AK bolt, right? And if you know anything about a Galil, it is based on the AK. Yeah, super clean, not a ton of wear. So that kind of makes me wonder if these are refurbed. Who knows? The only downside is it doesn't come with the bipod and it doesn't come with the carry handle, but that's all right. Gas tube, super clean. Rear stock. Also super clean. I mean, look, that it's not even really dinged up or anything. It's good. Rear, or correction, pistol grip, not rear grip. It's got some basic wear, but nothing crazy. No cracks or anything. And I honestly, I kind of like the Battlefield pickup look, the used look. Good honest wear. And then other parts, so your selector, safety. Kind of like an A2 birdcage style brake. A little bit of wear there, which again, that's normal if these are being used. Gas block here. see I don't know if you can tell, but it's chrome lined. So when I build this, I'll get a chrome lined barrel, I guess, to keep it as authentic as possible. And then the other smalls here, I'm not going to go through every part, but you can see here's your mag release. Looks good. Yeah, all the different pins and screws and stuff, everything's good to go. There's your trigger. Front sight. Did notice this was your night sight here. I'd noticed that there's no spring tension. It's pretty floppy. So I don't know if it comes with the spring or if I'm missing the spring. I know pretty much nothing about the Galil. I've never even fired one. I've wanted one. I don't know anybody that has one. And again, I'd prefer to build one than go buy one just because I enjoy the journey. I think it's fun. So there's your kit from Apex. Again, I think it's a decent quality. Kind of bummed that it doesn't come with the bipod or the carry handle, but I don't think they would have held them out or not included them intentionally. So I'm assuming those were removed from these guns in Israel at some point prior to the demill process and importation here. I don't know why you would remove those and intentionally keep them out of the kit. So I think these guns were set up without the bipod, maybe to save weight. Maybe they've over time realized, bipods on your standard infantry rifle is not really necessary. Most modern, like your ARs that everyone's carrying around, nobody's got bipods attached to them. So it might have just been a weight savings thing that they did at some point, along with the carry handle. Nobody uses carry handles anymore. They're cool. They're cool on the guns as the original design, fun just to have as an example and fool around with at the range. But modern rifle shooting and modern combat, and there's not a lot of bipods unless it's attached to a machine gun or something like that. So, but it will make do. Maybe I'll find a bipod for it and the carry handle at some point. I also picked this up. It was $1. This is the torch cut receiver. The Galils are all a milled receiver. I just thought it would be fun to have one. I'm obviously not going to attempt to do a re-weld or anything crazy like that, but I just thought it'd be fun to have it. So I haven't even opened this yet because I can tell it's fairly nasty and rusty. There's a lot of crap in here. So there's your probably middle section there where there's safety selector, middle rear. This is more of the front trunnion end here. There's your back, and there's the actual section that the barrel would screw in. So this is not a pin and press firearm like a lot of the AK, like the AKM. This is a milled receiver, and you actually screw the barrel in, get it timed, and set the headspace that way. But it'll be fun regardless. The trick now is going to be finding one of these receivers like Tort and other places online. Everyone seems to be sold out, so I don't know if they'll just do a run here now that these kits pop back up or what. But kind of cool. It's nasty cuts. There's definitely no saving that. But I just wanted to see like what the original markings would look like on the receiver. Just kind of cool to have, I guess. For $1, why not? It's only $1. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. And there's your serial number right there on the front, which again looks like this one was 27485. It's hard to read. But yeah, that's it. That's the kit. So if you're thinking of getting one, I'd go ahead and do it. Again, like I said, they only made so many of these guns. They're not making them anymore. And to get one of these original kits is pretty cool. So, and again, being able to build one up, I'm a kind of an AK nerd. So having this kind of an AK variant is going to be pretty cool. So it'll be fun. But yeah, I would suggest if you've been wanting to get one, go ahead and do it now, because again, there's only so many, and who knows how long they're going to be available. And once they dry up, you know how it is with anything else. Once they're no longer readily available, prices just go up and up and up because people can turn a profit on stuff when everybody wants something they can't get. So hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one.